Tonight, we begin with something simple. A gentle vanishing. Not sudden, not sharp, but soft, like fog lifting slowly from a quiet valley at dawn. There is no need to hurry, no need to hold on tight. Let yourself fade. Slowly, quietly, like footsteps on a sandy beach, washed gently away by the tide. Take a deep breath in, and let it out slowly. Feel the weight of your day begin to soften. Each breath, lighter than the last. You are becoming less. Less noise. Less thought. Less story. Imagine your name. Your worries. Your thoughts are like leaves drifting on a slow-moving stream. Watch them float away. Beyond your sight. No need to chase them. No need to hold them. Just watch. Sometimes we fear disappearing. We think it means losing ourselves. But what if disappearing is simply letting go? A soft retreat into quiet. A rest after a long journey. Feel the stillness grow inside you. A calm space. Empty of demand. Empty of expectation. You do not need to be anyone now. You do not need to prove yourself. You do not need to carry anything. Take another deep breath. Slowly in. Slowly out. Feel your body soften. Relax. Melt. Be still. There is a natural rhythm here. Like night turning into day. Like seasons shifting softly. Like tides that ebb and flow endlessly. You are part of that rhythm. You are allowed to follow it. Picture a field at dusk. The last light slipping away. The breeze brushing soft against the grass. You are that field. Calm. Open. Waiting for rest. You might notice your thoughts trying to pull you back. Questions. Worries. Stories. That's okay. Acknowledge them gently. Then let them go. Watch them float away. Like clouds drifting across a vast sky. Nothing you carry right now needs to stay. No burdens. No fears. No regrets. Release them one by one. Let your mind grow quiet. Let your heart grow calm. Feel your body sinking deeper into comfort. Your breath steady and slow. Your muscles soft and loose. The world around you fading softly into shadows. The art of disappearing is not about loss. It is about rest. About peace. About kindness to yourself. Imagine now a small flame, flickering softly in a dark room. It's warm, gentle, steady. You don't have to hold onto it tightly. You can let it flicker freely. Sometimes bright, sometimes dim. Sometimes almost gone. Yet always there, quietly glowing. You are that flame. Soft. Alive. Free. Not demanding attention. Simply being. Breathe in calmness. Breathe out tension. Feel your mind clear. Your body relax. Your spirit soften. Let go of needing to be remembered. Let go of needing to be seen. You can simply be. And that is enough. The world will continue, whether you are present or not. And you will continue, even when you disappear. Like a river flowing beneath the surface. Like stars shining beyond our sight. Like the quiet pulse of the earth itself. Let yourself dissolve into this quiet. This gentle vanishing. This sacred rest. Stay here for a while. Breathing slowly. Feeling softly. Being gently. When you are ready, you can let go completely. Let sleep come to you like a soft wave, carrying you into darkness, into silence, into peace. You are safe. You are held. You are free. Let go now. Fade softly. And rest deeply. Tonight, let's begin by exploring something familiar. Something we all wear, though often without noticing. Our masks. The masks we put on to face the world. The roles we play. The titles we claim. The faces we show. Take a moment now to notice the masks you wear. What do you see? Are they bright and shining? Are they heavy and worn? Are they light and easy? These masks are part of life. They help us navigate, protect us, allow us to connect. But what lies beneath? Let me tell you a story. Long ago, in ancient Athens, there lived a man named Socrates. Socrates was a philosopher, but unlike others, he didn't claim to have all the answers. Instead, he asked questions. He challenged people to think deeply about who they truly were. One day, he said something simple yet profound. Know thyself. Imagine that phrase now. Know thyself. What does it mean to truly know yourself? Is it the name you answer to? The job you do? The roles you play? Or is there something deeper? Socrates believed that many of us wear masks. Costumes of identity crafted by society, by fear, by habit. These masks can hide the true self. Imagine now that you are sitting with Socrates in the Athenian marketplace. The sun is warm on your skin, the air filled with voices and smells of the city. Socrates looks at you kindly and asks, "Who are you, beyond your name, beyond your roles, beyond the stories you tell yourself?" Take a deep breath. Feel your body in the moment. Notice the parts of you that feel solid, and the parts that feel like they shift and change. Are the roles you play like clothes you put on in the morning? Some days feeling tight and uncomfortable, other days feeling familiar and safe? Try now to imagine setting those clothes down, one by one, gently removing each layer. What would you feel if you were just you, without any label, without any expectation? Sometimes, our masks are shields. They protect us from judgment, from pain. But sometimes, they trap us, trapping us in stories that don't fit anymore, trapping us in worries, fears, and identities that weigh heavy. Feel the weight of those masks now. Are they heavy? Are they tight? Are they warm or cold? Let yourself feel that weight fully. Now, imagine the marketplace again. Socrates is there, still asking gentle questions. He doesn't push or demand answers. He simply invites you to explore. To know yourself, he says, you must first be willing to look beneath the surface. Look beneath your masks now. What do you see? Is there a light, a softness, a quietness, or perhaps a vast space, empty and free? It's okay if you don't know. Socrates himself said, "I know that I know nothing." There is wisdom in not knowing. There is freedom in the mystery. You don't have to have all the answers tonight. Just be curious. Just be willing to look. Imagine now a quiet room inside yourself. A place where the masks are not needed. A place where you can breathe freely. Where the stories you carry can rest. Where your true self can be seen. Not by others, but by you. Sit with this image for a moment. Feel the softness. Feel the ease. Remember, the masks are not bad. They have served you well. But tonight, in this space, you are invited to lay them down. To rest. To simply be. To disappear gently, like fog lifting slowly from a quiet valley. Take another deep breath. Feel your chest rise and fall. Let your mind soften. There is no need to be anyone else right now. No need to perform, to prove, or to hide. Just be you. And that is enough. Stay here for a while. Breathe slowly. Feel softly. Let the gentle vanishing begin. Let us journey back over 2,000 years. To ancient Athens. To walk alongside one of history's greatest thinkers. A man named Socrates. Socrates lived in a time when Athens was alive with ideas, debate, and change. But he did not write down his thoughts. Nor did he seek fame. Instead, he wandered the streets, engaging in quiet conversations, asking questions that challenged the way people thought about themselves and their world. Imagine the dusty roads of Athens, the chatter of merchants, the scent of olive trees in the warm breeze. Socrates walks among the people, not as a grand teacher, but as a curious seeker. He asks simple yet profound questions. What is justice? What is courage? What does it mean to live a good life? Socrates believed that true wisdom begins with recognizing one's own ignorance. He famously said, "I know that I know nothing." This humility was revolutionary. Rather than pretending to have all the answers, Socrates invited others to join him in the search for truth. Through what we now call the Socratic method, he asked questions that peeled back assumptions, encouraging people to think deeply and critically. It wasn't about winning debates or proving others wrong. It was about uncovering clarity and understanding ourselves more fully. In a society filled with people who claimed knowledge and status, Socrates' approach was unsettling. Some saw him as a threat. His questions exposed contradictions and challenged the powerful. Despite his gentle nature, Socrates was put on trial, accused of corrupting the youth and disrespecting the gods. He could have fled, but he chose to face his accusers. When offered a chance to escape, he refused, believing that living justly meant accepting the consequences of one's actions. Socrates' life ended with him drinking a cup of poison hemlock, calm and composed, still engaged in conversation with his friends. His death was a powerful statement that the pursuit of truth and integrity was worth any sacrifice. Though Socrates left no writings, his ideas were preserved by his students, especially Plato, who carried the torch of his teacher's wisdom. Many of the foundational concepts of Western philosophy, ethics, logic, the nature of knowledge, are rooted in Socrates' questions. His emphasis on self-knowledge remains deeply relevant today. In a world often filled with noise and distraction, Socrates' invitation to know thyself reminds us to pause, to reflect, to look inward with honesty and curiosity. He teaches us that wisdom begins not with certainty, but with openness and humility. Imagine yourself walking beside Socrates now, feeling the ancient stones beneath your feet, listening to his calm voice. He does not demand answers. He invites you to question, to explore, to discover your own truths. In this moment, you are a seeker, too. As you breathe gently, consider the masks you wear. What roles do you play that might hide your true self? What stories do you tell that no longer serve you? Socrates would say, do not accept things at face value. Question them. Understand yourself deeply. Let this reflection be a beginning, a gentle step towards knowing who you are beneath the surface. You do not need to have all the answers tonight. Just be open to the journey, to the gentle vanishing of false selves, to the discovery of your true self, waiting patiently beneath. Stay here as long as you wish, breathing softly, feeling the wisdom of Socrates gently unfold within you. You are safe. You are enough. You are on the path to knowing yourself. Tonight, we step deeper beneath the masks and stories we wear, beneath the layers of identity, beyond the roles and expectations. There is something quietly waiting, something free. Long ago, in India, there was a great sage named Shankara. Shankara taught that the self we usually know, our ego, our name, our identity, is like a costume, a veil called Maya, which means illusion. He said that this veil hides the true self, called the Atman. The Atman is pure and free, unbound by fear, unshaken by change, always present, always calm. Imagine now, a vast blue sky. The sky is always there, vast and open, even when clouds pass across it. Those clouds are like your thoughts, your worries, your stories. Sometimes they block the sky. Sometimes they drift gently by. But the sky itself remains untouched. The Atman is like that sky, always there beneath the shifting clouds. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel yourself as the sky, vast and calm. Notice the tension in your body and allow it to soften. Relax your shoulders. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Breathe in calmness. Breathe out tension. You don't have to hold on to any thought or feeling. Just watch them come and go, like clouds in the sky. Shankara taught that when we realize this freedom, when we let go of the ego's grip, we find peace beyond words. Peace that is deeper than any calm you've felt before. Imagine now that you are letting go of fear, letting go of needing to control, letting go of the stories that bind you. Feel the weight lift from your chest. You are lighter now, freer. The ego can feel like a heavy costume, woven from past hurts, future worries, and expectations. But beneath it is your true self, always free, always whole. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not have to perform or defend. You simply are. And that is enough. Imagine now a gentle breeze. The breeze moves softly through leaves, rustling, swirling, but never disturbed itself. You are like that breeze, flowing gently, untouched by the world's demands. Breathe in this freedom deeply. Feel it spread through your body. Feel your mind soften, your heart open, your spirit calm. You are safe here, held in the vast sky of your true self. Remember that freedom is always available. You can return to this place at any time, simply by breathing slowly, by watching your thoughts, by remembering who you really are. Stay here for a while longer. Let yourself rest in this freedom. Feel the gentle pulse of peace beneath the noise. You are light. You are calm. You are free. Let us pause to reflect on a remarkable thinker from ancient India, Adi Shankara. Shankara lived over 1,000 years ago, a time of great spiritual inquiry and change. Though much about her life remains wrapped in legend, her teachings have shaped the course of philosophy for centuries. From a young age, Shankara was known for her sharp mind and deep curiosity. She questioned the nature of reality, the meaning of self, and the source of true knowledge. Her life was marked by a quest to understand what lies beyond the surface of our daily experience. In a world filled with countless beliefs and rituals, Shankara's insight was radical and profound. She taught that the world we see, the world of form, change, and division, is like a dream or an illusion. This illusion, called Maya, can make us believe that our separate identities, our fears and desires, are the only reality. But Shankara invited us to look deeper, to see that beneath all appearances, there is one eternal truth, a pure, unchanging essence called the Atman. This idea, that beneath the changing surface of life, there is a single, unified self, was not only a spiritual insight but a profound freedom. It means that the boundaries we often feel, between ourselves and others, between joy and suffering, between life and death, are not the ultimate reality. Shankara's teachings encourage us to realize this truth through contemplation and self-inquiry. She showed that when we remove the veil of Maya, we awaken to our true nature, free, boundless, and peaceful. Her ideas have influenced not only spiritual traditions but also modern reflections on identity and consciousness. In a world that often asks us to prove ourselves, to build walls around who we are, Shankara reminds us of the freedom found in seeing beyond those walls. As you breathe gently now, imagine yourself in a quiet forest, surrounded by ancient trees, timeless witnesses to the flow of life. Feel the stillness within you, the calm beneath the surface. This stillness is the gift of Shankara's wisdom, a reminder that beneath all our costumes, we are something vast and free. Tonight, let us explore a quiet space, a space you might not often notice, the space between your thoughts. Close your eyes gently, and bring your attention inward. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Inhale slowly, exhale softly. Our minds are often filled with stories, worries, plans, and memories. But there are moments, brief, subtle moments, where the mind pauses. A silence appears, a stillness. The French philosopher René Descartes once said, "I think, therefore I am." He believed that our ability to think proves our existence. But what about the moments when we are not thinking? Is there still something that remains? Imagine a calm lake at dawn. The surface is smooth and still, reflecting the soft colors of the sky. Sometimes a breeze stirs the water, creating ripples, like thoughts moving through your mind. But beneath those ripples, the lake remains deep and calm. That calm lake is like the space between your thoughts, a place of stillness and peace, always present beneath the noise. You can rest here. You do not need to follow every thought, or hold on to every worry. Let them pass like clouds drifting across the sky. As you breathe, allow your mind to soften. Notice the gaps between thoughts. They might be brief, just a moment or two, but those moments are precious. In that stillness, you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that notices them. Descartes invited us to know the self as the thinking thing. But here, in the space between thoughts, you can begin to sense something deeper. A presence, a quiet awareness, unchanging and serene. Rest now in that awareness. Feel the gentle calm expanding in your mind. No need to force the stillness. Just allow it to arise naturally. Be with the silence. Be with the breath. You are safe here. You are free here. Not defined by your thoughts. Not bound by your worries. Just pure presence. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel the peace in this quiet space. Know that you can return here anytime. By simply pausing. By noticing. By breathing. Stay here for a while longer. Allow the gentle silence to grow. Feel yourself resting in the calm space between thoughts. You are whole. You are enough. You are at peace. Tonight, let us take a moment to meet a thinker from a different time and place. René Descartes. Descartes lived in 17th century France, a period of great change and discovery, where science was beginning to reshape the way people understood the world. Descartes was a philosopher, mathematician, and scientist. But above all, he was a seeker of certainty. He wanted to find something absolutely certain, a foundation on which all knowledge could stand firm. In a world where old beliefs were being questioned, he began by doubting everything. He doubted what his senses told him, because they could be deceived. He doubted the knowledge passed down by others, because it might be wrong. This process of radical doubt was Descartes' way of clearing away false beliefs, like shaking leaves from a tree, until only the strongest branches remain. What could he not doubt? He realized that while he could doubt his senses, and even doubt the existence of the world around him, he could not doubt that he was doubting. To doubt, to think, to question. These actions proved one undeniable truth. He existed. This led to his famous phrase, cogito, ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. In these few words, Descartes captured the idea that thinking itself proves existence. Even if everything else is uncertain, the very act of thinking confirms that there is a self doing the thinking. Descartes' insight was revolutionary because it shifted the foundation of knowledge inward, to the self as a thinking being. It inspired later philosophers to explore consciousness, identity, and the nature of reality itself. As you breathe now, imagine Descartes sitting quietly at his desk. pondering the nature of existence. Feel his deep curiosity, his determination to seek truth through reason. Allow yourself to connect with that same spirit of inquiry. You might find that your own thoughts come and go, sometimes clear, sometimes wandering. But like Descartes, you can rest in the certainty that your awareness exists. Right here, right now. Take a slow, deep breath in and out. Feel the presence of your own thinking mind, alive and awake. You are here. You are aware. And that is a profound truth. We arrive at a place of quiet reflection. We have journeyed with three great thinkers: Socrates from ancient Greece, Shankara from ancient India, and Descartes from early modern Europe. Each invited us to look deeper, to question who we truly are beyond the surface. Socrates taught us the power of questioning. He wore no masks of certainty. Instead, he embraced humble inquiry by asking, "Who am I? And what do I truly know?" He revealed the layers of our own assumptions and stories. Socrates reminds us that the masks we wear, the identities we cling to, are often costumes woven from habit and fear. Then we meet Shankara, who spoke of the Atman, the true self beneath the illusions of the world. She taught that the roles and masks we wear are like clouds passing across the vast, clear sky of our being. Beneath those clouds is freedom, calm, unchanging, whole. Shankara invites us to gently let go of illusions, to rest in the pure self that is always present, always free. And then there is Descartes, who famously declared, "I think, therefore I am." His insight shows us that our very ability to think, to be aware, is proof of our existence. But Descartes also points us to the space between thoughts, the quiet presence that observes the mind's activity. He teaches that beneath the shifting thoughts and masks, there is a steady awareness, the eye that knows it is thinking. Now, let us bring these teachings together. Imagine yourself standing before a mirror, seeing the masks you wear, the stories, the worries, the roles. Socrates whispers, "Question these masks. Are they truly you?" Shankara smiles gently. "Look beyond the masks, to the vast sky of your true self." Descartes nods quietly. "Remember, the thinker, the aware presence, is always here beneath the noise." Take a deep, slow breath in and out. Notice a mask you feel ready to release. Perhaps it is the mask of needing to please others, or the mask of self-doubt, or the mask of control. Imagine gently lifting it away, feeling the weight drop. You are still whole. You are still free. Place your hand softly over your heart. Feel its steady rhythm, a reminder that beneath all masks, there is life, there is awareness, there is truth. Socrates' courage to question, Shankara's wisdom to see the self beyond illusion, and Descartes' clarity of the thinking self, all guide us toward freedom. Freedom to be ourselves, not defined by masks, not limited by roles, but radiant in our true nature. Breathe deeply now. Let compassion fill you, for the masks you have worn, for the fears behind them, for the brave self beneath. Know that you have the choice, moment by moment, to wear the mask, or to gently set it down. Rest here in this awareness. Feel the gentle unfolding of freedom, the quiet power of being truly you. As you continue to breathe softly, let your mind rest gently on the teachings of these three wise guides. Imagine yourself walking slowly through a garden, each step mindful and calm. The garden represents your inner world, a place where the masks you wear can be laid down like leaves fallen from trees. Socrates stands here, inviting you to question deeply. What stories have you believed about yourself? What roles do you play? And why? Do these stories serve you? Or do they bind you? There is no need to answer quickly. Just notice with kindness. Allow your thoughts to flow without judgment. As you wander further, you see Shankara sitting peacefully beneath a large, ancient tree. She invites you to look up at the vast sky stretching above you. Limitless, unchanging, open. The clouds drift slowly, just like the masks you wear. Sometimes thick, sometimes thin. Always moving, never permanent. Breathe in this vastness. Breathe out any tightness you feel. Feel the freedom in knowing that beneath all appearances, you are like the sky, vast, calm, and whole. Moving on, you find Descartes by a quiet stream. The water flows gently, sometimes still, sometimes rippling with the breeze. Descartes reminds you to notice the space between thoughts, the quiet presence that is always watching. This presence is your true self, aware, steady, and peaceful. You don't need to chase every thought. Simply watch them pass, like leaves floating down the stream. Take a deep breath now. Feel your body relaxing more deeply. Notice any masks that feel heavy, and imagine setting them down one by one. With each mask released, feel yourself becoming lighter, freer. You are not the roles you play. You are not the fears you carry. You are the awareness beneath. As you sit quietly now, feel a gentle warmth growing inside your chest. A soft light of self-compassion, acceptance, and peace. This light is always within you. No matter the masks you wear, it is your true nature, unchanged and steady. If any difficult feelings arise, perhaps resistance, sadness, or uncertainty, allow them space. Breathe into these feelings with kindness. Know that letting go is a process, a journey of patience and love. There is no rush. Now, gently begin to repeat in your mind, or softly aloud, these affirmations. I am more than my masks. I am the calm beneath the storm. I am enough just as I am. I am free to choose who I become. Feel each phrase settle into your heart. Let it nourish your spirit. As you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, imagine the masks gently dissolving. Like morning mist warmed by the sun, you stand here, fully present, in the freedom of your true self. The self that Socrates sought through questioning. The self that Shankara revealed beyond illusion. And the self that Descartes confirmed through awareness. Rest now in this peaceful knowing. No need to hurry. Just breathe. Just be. When you are ready, you may slowly bring your awareness back to the room. Feel the surface beneath you. Notice the sounds around you. And gently open your eyes. Carry this sense of freedom and self-awareness with you, knowing you can return anytime. We begin with a simple invitation. To imagine a tree, standing quietly. In a forest no one walks through. The forest is vast and still, wrapped softly in twilight's gentle embrace. No footsteps echo here. No eyes watch this tree's slow, steady growth. It stands simply, rooted deep in the earth. Branches stretching toward the sky. Leaves whispering in the breeze. Imagine yourself as this tree. No need to make a sound. No need to perform, to prove, or to shine. You exist, fully and completely, without applause or notice. Feel the quiet strength in this. The tree doesn't ask for attention. It doesn't measure its worth by being seen. It simply is. Steady, calm, and alive. Hear the soft rustling of leaves above you. A gentle conversation with the wind. Feel the warmth of the earth holding your roots. Steady, unshakable. The air is cool and still, inviting you to breathe deeply, slowly in, and slowly out. In this quiet space, there is no need for struggle, no pressure to be anything other than what you are. You are allowed to simply be. Like the tree in the forgotten forest. Your worth does not depend on being noticed. Your value is inherent, unchanging. Let your breath flow like the breeze among the branches. Soft and easy. Each inhale gathers calm. Each exhale releases tension. You are grounded and free. In the gentle stillness of this place. Imagine the sky above, vast and open. Clouds drift slowly, unhurried. And so can you. No need to rush. No need to grasp. Here, there is only quiet presence. The deep peace of simply existing. As the minutes pass, allow this feeling to grow. The steady peace of being unknown. Unseen, yet wholly alive. There is a quiet power here. A deep comfort in stillness. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring your focus back to the image of the tree. Feel its calm strength supporting you. Return to your breath. Soft and steady, like the rhythm of the forest itself. Know that you can return to this place anytime. When the world feels loud, when the need to be seen feels heavy. Come back here, to the quiet tree in the silent forest, and rest in the peace of being. Simply being. Enough. Take a few more slow breaths here. Feeling the calm deepen, the stillness widen. Let yourself settle into this space, with gentle ease. When you are ready, you may slowly begin to bring your awareness back, knowing this quiet strength is always within you, waiting beneath the noise, like the tree waiting in the forest. Let your mind gently shift to another quiet image. A bird, singing softly in the dark. No one is listening. No audience waits in the shadows. The bird sings for itself, for the pure joy of its song. Imagine the soft melody floating through the night air. Clear, delicate, and free. It doesn't seek applause or praise. It simply is. An expression of life, of being fully present in the moment. Think about the songs you sing in your own life. How often do you sing just for yourself? How often do you create, speak, or move, without needing anyone to notice? In this quiet night, there is freedom in singing your own song. Not to be heard, not to be judged, but simply to be. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out gently. Feel the freedom in your own inner song. A melody no one else needs to know. The world outside may be noisy, demanding attention, approval, and recognition. But here, in this moment, you are free from those demands. Picture the night sky stretching wide above, dark and endless, a perfect stage for the bird's song. The stars twinkle quietly, witnessing without expectation. The silence holds the music tenderly, without needing to respond. This is your own space, where you can express, create, and simply be yourself, without the weight of being watched. Your voice is yours alone. Your song is enough. If worries or doubts arise, will anyone notice? Does this matter? Gently let them drift away like leaves on a slow river. Return to the quiet joy of singing in the dark, knowing that the value is in the expression itself. Breathe deeply again, in and out, and allow the softness of the night to soothe your spirit. Let your inner song flow freely, without expectation, without need. Rest here in this peaceful freedom, knowing you are whole and complete, whether seen or unseen, heard or silent. When you're ready, you can slowly begin to bring your awareness back, carrying the gentle melody with you, a quiet reminder of your freedom to be, just as you are. Now, bring your attention to a feeling that many know well, the weight of being seen. In our modern world, we are often pulled toward the spotlight, to be noticed, to be liked, to be followed, to be remembered. This striving can feel heavy, like carrying a backpack filled with stones. Each expectation, each gaze, each judgment adds weight to your shoulders. Sometimes, it feels exhausting just to keep carrying it all. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, imagine setting down one of those stones. Feel the relief in your body, the space opening up inside. You don't have to carry it all. You are not required to be constantly visible, constantly performing, constantly striving. It is okay not to be known, to step out of the spotlight, to rest quietly in the shadows, where your worth is not measured by likes or views, but simply by your being. Imagine a place where the eyes of the world do not reach, a quiet room, a peaceful garden, or simply the calm inside your own mind. Here, you can breathe freely, without pressure or expectation. You can be yourself, without the need to prove or explain. Let this feeling of relief deepen with each breath. Breathing in calm, breathing out tension. Know that stepping away from the constant gaze is not a failure or a loss. It is a gift you give yourself. Space to be free, space to rest, space to heal. Repeat quietly to yourself, I am enough, even when unseen. I am free to rest in quiet. There is no need to be always visible. There is only need to be real. As you breathe gently here, allow your body and mind to soften, letting go of the heavy weight that comes from needing to be seen. When you are ready, carry this sense of peaceful release with you, knowing you can return anytime to this calm refuge within. Now, allow your mind to drift to a new thought, the freedom that lives in anonymity. To be unknown is not emptiness. It is a space full of possibility, a quiet garden where creativity blooms unseen. Imagine a wide open sky, endless and unmarked by names or faces, or a flowing river, moving freely without caring who watches. In these spaces, there is no need to perform, no need to define yourself. Here, in the vastness of being unknown, you can stretch and grow, without boundaries or expectations. Your true self can emerge, soft and authentic, beyond any mask or label. Feel the gentle breeze of freedom, as it sweeps away the need for recognition. Creativity flows here, not for applause or praise, but for the pure joy of creation itself. Let your thoughts float like clouds across a clear blue sky, each one passing gently without grasping. You are free to simply be, to breathe, to imagine, to rest. There is a beautiful power in this freedom, to live quietly, to dream deeply, to rest peacefully. Repeat softly to yourself, I am free to be unknown. My worth is not tied to recognition. Allow these words to settle in your heart, growing calm and steady. As you breathe slowly now, in and out, feel yourself untethered, light and open, ready to flow with the peaceful current of being. When you're ready, carry this quiet freedom gently with you, knowing you can return to this peaceful, limitless space whenever you choose. Now, as you settle deeper into this quiet space, Allow yourself to gently reflect on a soft, profound truth. The most peaceful lives are often the ones no one remembers. Not because they lacked meaning, but because they never asked to be seen. Imagine a life lived quietly, like a gentle river winding through a hidden valley. Not rushing to be noticed, not striving for applause or fame. This life flows gently, nourishing the earth around it, bringing calm and life without fanfare. Picture the small, secret places in nature. A soft moss bed under an ancient tree. A patch of wildflowers blooming in a forgotten corner. A single dewdrop glistening on a blade of grass at dawn. These simple, quiet moments hold deep meaning, even if no one sees them. This is the kind of life you are invited to imagine. One where your worth is not measured by attention or recognition, but by your quiet presence, your steady breath, your gentle being. Feel your breath moving in and out, slow and steady, like the ebb and flow of a peaceful tide. With each inhale, draw in calm and rest. With each exhale, release any tension, worry, or need to perform. You might imagine yourself as a soft shadow, moving through the world unnoticed, yet deeply connected to everything around you. You are like the roots of a tree, hidden beneath the surface, silent, strong, and life-giving. In this quiet life unseen, there is no rush, no demand, only the gentle unfolding of each moment. No need to prove your worth, no need to compete or compare. Just the steady, calm knowing that you are enough, just as you are. Repeat quietly to yourself, I am whole and complete, whether seen or unseen. I find peace in simply being. Let these words sink deeply into your heart. Imagine now the softness of twilight settling over the world, the sky turning deep shades of blue and purple, stars beginning to twinkle gently, and the world slowly quieting, preparing for rest. Let yourself be wrapped in this quiet, held safely by the night. Feel the warmth of rest spreading through your body, softening your muscles, slowing your thoughts, opening space for deep peace. You might picture a small flame flickering gently in a dark room. Steady, calm, offering light without noise or demand. This flame is your own inner peace, always burning softly inside you. If your mind drifts to worries or noise, gently bring your attention back to this flame, to your breath, to the gentle rhythm of your heart. Remember, there is no need to chase recognition or fame. Your quiet life, your gentle presence, holds all the meaning and beauty it needs. Rest here now, in this soft stillness, knowing that true peace comes from within. Let the calm deepen and settle. Allow yourself to drift gently in this space, free from the noise of the outside world, held safely in the embrace of quiet. When you feel ready, slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, your body, your surroundings, carrying this peacefulness with you, into your dreams, into your rest. Sleep well in the knowing that being unknown is not being lost. It is being deeply, peacefully free.